welcome to this awesome call. You're watching this because maybe you heard about these body balancing, quote unquote, skinny drops, and you're talking about getting them into Australia, getting them into New Zealand, you've been wondering what that's all about. Or maybe you heard about a way to make some extra money. Who here wouldn't mind some extra money in your pocket? Things are getting very expensive. I live out here in San Diego, California, which I think is expensive until I went to Sydney, Australia. And I'm like, wow, okay, things are really expensive over there. So maybe you're looking to make an extra $500, $1,000, or maybe you even heard about a way to even make six figures in 6 months. Who here wouldn't mind an opportunity to do that, right? Give me a wave or put a 6 in the comments below. Well, today we have the absolute honor of sharing with you for the first time ever a pre-launch of a product, a system, a movement into this area that we are super excited about. And by the end of this, if you have some interest in what's going on, get back to the person that connected you with this, whether it's looking at the health solution or looking at the financial solution. And I'm telling you, mark our words, you're about to see this thing blow up like crazy. And with us, we have a star-studded guest panel with us. In a bit, you're going to hear amazing details about these body balancing drops from a registered nurse, Fina Toscano, one of our best friends, one of our best people when it comes to health and transforming your life. So stay tuned for that. You're also going to get a chance to hear a star story from Lucia Hamilton, who's pioneered New Zealand and really is one of the main reasons why we're here right now as well, too. You're also going to get a chance to hear from Dana and Amelia Harper, who had built an organization in another venture, 26,000 people, guys. And their biggest development happened to be in Australia. So they've been there before. They want to do it again. And finally, we're going to have Rick and Janine, who are super humble, but they have done amazing things in business in Australia. They understand the market more than anyone else. So I'm actually very excited to get to every single one because we're going to learn a lot. And I have the honor of being your host today. My name is James Zhang. If we haven't met, I've been in this profession for the last 15 years, 13 of which I've talked about these drops. And we train sales teams around the world to be able to share this, to be able to educate other people, and to be able to transform lives. And in North America, there's been a lot of buzz on this. I got off a call earlier today. We're going over some stats. And let me share with you some really cool things. But in this company in North America, this last month in August, we're finishing this off, we've been able to expand our partner base compared to last year by 1,500%. That's 15 times growth, guys. Commissions have been paid out 3 times more compared to last year as well, too. So there's a mega momentum. There are people transforming their lives with their health. There are people transforming their lives with the business. And we want to take this now and bring it out into Australia and New Zealand. And we're kicking this off because I'll talk more about this at the end, but we have a big event in March 13th to 15th called the Connect Live event in the Gold Coast. Who here wanted my excuse to go to the Gold Coast? Maybe like surfing or maybe it's like sun and everything. So, but we're going out there and we're going to have a big celebration, but something big is brewing. So you might be wondering, well, what is this all about? How does this all work? Well, let's talk about what these drops are all about. When I first got introduced to the drops, I was able to use them. I lost around 10 kilos in 40 days without any exercise. And I got abs for the very first time. But it's interesting because out in Australia, I want to introduce you to my first guest. Bafina is somebody that has had an incredible transformation, but also really understands health and what this is all about. Bafina, I'm going to put you up here. Do you mind sharing a little bit about your story? And then we'll get into what the drops are all about.
Thank you so much, James, for inviting me to this call. Yes, my journey started last year when I got introduced to these drops by a friend. And within 3 months of taking these drops, I've had amazing results. I not only dropped 13 kilos, as you can see in the picture, but my hypothyroidism, which I was diagnosed about 20 years ago, I was on 75 micrograms of thyroxine. That was completely cleared. So as you can see in the reports there, my TSH levels came back to normal. So it was a 6 there. I wasn't taking medications. As you can see, highlighted in pink, the doctor did say self-seized thyroxine. And I just made a quest, to myself. I challenged myself that I'm going to heal my body because as a believer, I know the way our body is made, it's made to heal itself. And so I didn't know what I was going to do, but I stumbled upon these drops. I'm completely free of hypothyroidism now, something that I've been struggling for 20 years with.
Gosh, Fina, huge congratulations. And nothing we say is meant to cure, diagnose, or treat anything, but it's amazing when you put the right things in your body, what it can do. And Fina, you're also a registered nurse, so you really understand a lot about how the body works. Let's talk about these drops. What are these day and night drops all about? I'll throw up a slide right here. What's this one? How does it work?
Yeah. Honestly, James, as a registered nurse, I have seen a lot, but these drops, they are really top of the range premium products. I've not seen anything quite like this because there are products out there that people take for weight loss, but at the end of it all, they look like shrunken prunes, they look down, they don't look healthy. But with these drops, it's a multifaceted approach to weight loss. So what it means is adopting a healthy lifestyle, avoiding shopping from the middle aisles, for example. We say here very clearly, if your food doesn't die, your food's not really food, right? And so adopting a healthy lifestyle, taking these drops every day as recommended. We've got 2 bottles, the day drops and the night drops. Also hydration, which is really so important for us. And we recommend people to just be a little bit active. There's no need to pump iron at the gym for 7 days a week, but a minimum of 30 minutes walk will suffice because the one thing our body hates is inactivity. And so these drops really, really are the deal that I've never seen before in all of my journey as a nurse as well as in life.
So love that.
So these drops, we've got clinical studies to prove that people who've taken these drops have lost on an average 6 kilos a month. And that's a great, great outcome because you don't just lose the weight. The weight is a byproduct of your hormones being balanced. And as women, our hormones have been imbalanced right from the time we started to take the birth control pill. We've had babies, we've breastfed and all of that. And with age, perimenopause, menopause, our hormones have gone out of whack and the body doesn't know what to do. And so it starts to spit and exhibit all of these symptoms of blood pressure, cholesterol, diabetes. But once you have your body hormones balanced with these drops, you see that all of these symptoms start to disappear and then the weight loss comes.
Wow. So powerful. And reminder, guys have hormones too, by the way, as well. So we're not out of the picture. So we're talking about ghrelin and insulin, leptin, cortisol hormones. When you start to balance those out, amazing things happen. Fina, what's in some of these drops, day and night drops?
Yes. So I'll just go back to what you had asked before. So with these 2 bottles, this is what you're going to experience. Number one, your energy levels are going to shoot through the roof. As a hypothyroidism patient, I did not have any energy at all. I was like the chief. My children were like the Indians. They would run errands for me because I couldn't get off the couch. So your energy is going to be skyrocketed. Your thyroids are going to be supported, as I've already shared with you my story. Your digestion is going to be fixed because our gut is our second brain. And if our gut is not right, we start experiencing all sorts of illnesses, the bloating, the indigestion. We have gut dysbiosis. You might think, oh, what does that mean? It just means that the diversity of your gut bacteria has changed from a healthy one to one associated with disease. It controls the insulin working with your pancreas, and that is so important because physiologically, if our insulin is high, there's no way you are going to lose weight. It controls the unwanted cravings. You talked about ghrelin and leptin. So the ghrelin tells the body, I'm hungry, give me something to eat. And the leptin says, I'm full, stop. But when your hormones are not balanced, you become leptin resistant. You never know when to stop. You've had your meal, and then you want a chocolate, and then you want a burger, and then you want something else. You never stop. And this is what's going to happen. This is going to balance those hunger hormones. And so I'm really, really excited about this. And so we've got ingredients that are natural. They are plant-based with no side effects at all. We've got kidney bean extract, we've got cacao bean extract, we've got guarana seed extract, and they do so much. And because I've got only 5 minutes, I can't go into the details what it does. But apart from that, we've got the night drops, which gives you a feeling of calmness, relaxation, and restfulness, because unless your body is in a rested state, it cannot heal itself. It cannot start the work of cleaning up. It's like having a cook who's always cooking, but never any time to clean. So with the night drops, we've got the L-theanine, which helps with the production of GABA, which is a neurotransmitter, which gives you the feeling of calmness and joy. It's got L-glutenin, which are amino acids, and they're important building blocks for protein, which we all want. And it's got fructooleosaccharides, which are live bacteria. So these go to the large intestine, working alongside other live bacteria to break down the food and produce the vitamins that we need. And so this is really a powerhouse right here in these two bottles.
Gosh, who here wants that in your system right now, right? As I'm listening to Fina, I already feel like the ingredients are somehow oozing into me. Fina, that was a fantastic, fantastic explanation. Thank you so much. And you can tell the fruit of the product is right there talking in front of you. So thank you and congratulations on your transformation as well too.
Thank you so much, James, for having me.
Absolutely. My gosh. So the day and night drops, if you haven't used them yet and you want to, get back with the person that connected you with this and be like, let me give that a shot. I'm telling you, the ingredients that are in there and the way that makes you feel and how quickly it does, it is absolutely transformative, right? So some of you here might be here just looking for the product, but maybe some of us here are open for a way to help others and maybe even make some extra money as well too. Let me ask this question. Who here, when you heard about this product, could already think about anybody that could benefit from those solutions, right? Like how many people are trying to lose weight? How many people are stressed out like crazy? How many people get that? When Fina was talking about eating and not being satisfied and wanting the burger and wanting chocolate, I'm a chocoholic. I know what that feels like, right? So I'm like, I need that. And so many other people do as well too. So you might be interested. There's a unique way to partner with this movement to really be able to help out the world, because there's a huge need in Australia and New Zealand for these products. I think it might be the United States effect. We brought over our fast food and our diseases and all that type of stuff. So now we're trying to bring it back to the other side as well too. So you might even consider there's a unique way to partner with this company. We call this partnership marketing. Partner Co does all the hard and heavy lifting, right? They make the product, they set up the distribution, they're already up on the ground and running and everything. And they allow us to partner with them for a one-time lifetime. It's around $45, $42 Australia dollar to partner, and you can share these products anywhere that you want in actually 58 plus countries worldwide. And the way that we do it is we have a system that is unlike anything else. Who here has ever been involved or you've seen another person in business and it felt kind of spammy? It felt salesy, like they're calling you up, they're following up on you, and it feels like everybody just turns into a number. Nobody likes to feel that way, and no one likes to make people feel that way. Well, we've designed a system that is helping make it so that you don't necessarily need to go to people, but who here would love it if people could raise their hand and come to you and buy the product from you? Right? Give me a wave or put a me in the comments if that sounds interesting. So we call this whole system the machine, right? So we're going to give you done for you marketing funnels. We're going to give you very simple things to attract people to you. We're going to give you scripts. We're going to literally teach you how to do this. So you know, you don't have to be an expert. And we're going to give you an opportunity where when people come in, we'll actually even have automated follow-up for you. So you don't have to worry about following up on the business or following up on the product. You know what we can do? We can just follow up on the relationship. Who here likes making more friends, like genuine relationships? That's what we're going to show you how to do. And if you love people or you can learn to love people more. Sometimes we have some people they're kind of unlovable sometimes, right? But those are the biggest tests. But if you learn to just love people better, equipped with the tools and the systems and the automations, you're going to see how customers are going to come to you, and you're going to see how duplication really starts to happen within this business model. We have systems that make you an extra $500 a month pretty quick, and then systems that even scale further as well too. Don't take my word for it. I want to bring up one of our vice presidents in New Zealand, Lucia Hamilton here. Lucia, we met online, and she pioneered this in a market that was really, we were never really in, but she took this system, ran with it, and then she just started getting results. But Lucia, welcome, welcome, welcome. Share with us, prior to partnering with Partner Co., what were you doing for a profession?
I was an educational guru, James, helping kids live their dreams. I'm still doing that now. That's my why. That's why I'm here in the first place, is to, is for kids to live their dreams. You know, they come to school, they go to school with all these dreams, and we're just not helping them out as well as we should be.
So
and it takes money to do that. So with money, you've got that leeway, you know.
Who here feels that it's sad how educators don't get paid enough, right? So it's unfortunate how that is. So thank you for doing that. And then you saw this. So have you ever done businesses like this before successfully?
No.
Okay, all good. Yeah,
I mean, I did Amway for like 5 minutes, but yeah, I didn't understand it. Didn't really, yeah. I just saw the guys up the top, and I thought, I don't know if I want to, like get them all up there, and then I'm still down here. But yeah. Probably didn't understand it very well, but no.
Seemed unrelatable. So what happened here? So you saw the product, you saw the system, you started to utilize it. What was that experience once you started to apply the system?
It was easy. Because at first I said to you, remember I said no because I'm too busy. Like I was writing a book, and I thought, no, I don't have time for this. God, Jesus. And then 5 months later you came back, and I thought, oh, okay, because the other stuff didn't work so well. So I thought, because my why is still there, regardless. And even if this didn't work, I would have just found something else, because my why is so important. And then I started to do it, and I got overwhelmed because there was like heaps of people, and I was like, oh my God, like I just couldn't believe how simple it was. Like, because you guys have done all the work, you've done all the mahi, and like everything is there at your fingertips. Like I keep saying to you, you let your finger do the talking, you let your finger do the walking, and everything else is history. Like, how much simpler can it be? Like, there's no system. I mean, well, the machine's in now. It wasn't in when I first started, and that's just simplified it even more. Like, I just so grateful for the leadership, the people that have put all this effort into making our lives so much easier. I mean, I look back when you started, and I was thinking, oh my goodness, how did James even do that? And then Stanley, for goodness sake, I mean, he started when we weren't allowed the product in New Zealand. We weren't allowed to sell it, let alone buy it.
And now look at where things have gone, So Lucia's nephew, Stanley, was able to get started and just completely pioneered it. Crusher got promoted multiple times. So Lucia, we are just so proud of you for just being a pioneer and being a visionary. And I just love your faith to just do the do. And look at you now, vice president, and just absolutely crushing it. Lucia, congratulations.
You've got to do the system. You've just got to do what you're told to do, and don't change it. Don't do anything else. Just post twice a day, just do exactly what it says, do your sandwich and everything. And then people come to you, like you say, there's no need to go spamming people, to go looking for people. They come looking, and they're still doing that now, even though like I've just been in it just a year the other day, and people that have seen it are starting to, to message, because they see that you're still there a year later, you're still there. So, oh, she must be genuine. This must be real, It's not a scam or
giving
whatever.
Secrets now, Lucia. You're teaching the training. You'll see that in the other side. So we'll have Lucia talk more later to share with you all that. But Lucia, thank you.
Thank you,
But I love Lucia's story, because Lucia is just like us, right? When I got introduced to this for the first time, I was not a business guru. I was super scared to talk to people. I thought I could never make a sale, period. I didn't like sales, right? But it was just like what Lucy experienced. I saw a system. I saw there was mentorship. I saw there was a great product that could transform lives. I'm like, let's just go make this happen. And that's how it's making it happen, right? So as we started to expand this with this amazing product, with awesome partners like Fina and Lucia, then we got a chance. As success starts to grow and you have systems in place, it starts to attract other people. And that's when we got an opportunity to meet with Dana and Amelia Harper. They've done incredible things in this business. They are servant leaders. They weren't looking to make a change, but things change in the atmosphere, in the environment, where you have to make a move that's going to benefit your people, and you got to catch the trends that are going to go on. So it's been literally a month. They sent me a screenshot, but it's your month anniversary on Partner Co. Happy Monthversary.
Thank you. Thank you. So excited. It feels like it's been like 10 years, but yeah, okay.
It has felt like that. So you guys are super humble, but just quick, because you guys have done a lot in your history. What's been your business experience like and your successes up until this point? And then what happened? Why Partner Co?
Okay. Well, I got involved in the industry back in 2001. My wife around shortly after that as well in the industry, and we joined forces in the industry 15 plus years ago. So I guess for me, it's close to 23 years in this industry, and together we were able to build a large business that was global, 44 countries around the world. We became 7-figure earners in the industry and helped a lot of other people as well make 6 and 7 figure earnings, which was the biggest joy of our career.
It was an exciting ride.
That is a huge ride. My gosh. Who here wouldn't mind being one of those next success stories, by the way, because we have such leadership that is here. So you had amazing success and you love helping your people, and things are happening at previous ventures. And then you saw what was happening at Partner Co. So what in particular would you say about this company, this product caught your eye?
Yeah, there was really 5 things. And what's unique, we have a unique story, that fact that we were never recruited. We actually were doing a deep dive into this industry, and we researched over 100 companies. And through that research, we found Partner Co. And what really caught our attention, again, was 5 things. Number one, that the #1 rated compensation plan in the industry right now. I mean, it is so impressive. And once you start getting paid with the comp plan, you really see how impressive it is. The policies and procedures, how that they were written to really have the best interest in mind of us in the field, right? With their Bill of Rights, where it protects us on certain things, was absolutely amazing. We saw products that had a long track record of success and history, and really making an impact on the lives of people and their health. We saw that this company had such a beautiful diversity, which this call in itself today is representation of that type of diversity, but really a culture too of positivity, of support, and of partnership, of true partnership, feeling like we actually have a voice in the company and that we're partners with the ownership and corporate staff of the company. And then ultimately, the last part was what we saw in this team, a family environment, but that had a system, a true leverage system that removes talent, skill, and knowledge as a requirement. It's great if you have one of those. 2 of those is awesome. It's a bonus, but it's not a requirement to have talent, skill, and knowledge, because the system is so just cookie cutter that anyone can do it. And when we saw all those ingredients together, it was the perfect formula.
Wow.
Excellent.
My gosh. Throw a 5 in the comments if those 5 points resonate with you. Amelia, it's been 1 month and it sounds nice, right? It always sounds nice in writing and we can talk a good talk. But now you've ran your business for a month and you're super smart, and you guys are analytical. What have you seen happen in your business, and what's been this month experience been like for you?
Oh my goodness. It's been a very exciting ride. Our business, we've always wanted a global business. We've always ran a global business. And I'm from Nigeria. He's half Nigerian. We're in Africa right now. So we've always wanted our business not to just be in our backyard, but all over the world. And already, because of what is here in Partner Co, how special this system is. We already have our business in 3 countries within the month. We were able to hit officer in record time. And we can't even keep up with the promotions. Everyone's getting promoted every single day. I can't make enough flyers. I'm like, you know what? And then they send me a promotion, and then the next day they're another rank. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to wait till Friday. I can't do this. And so the momentum has been managed so smoothly. And this is due to this machine, this system, this culture within this team, and then the collaboration with the company. The company, you have to have that partnership. And I remember when Dana and I were looking at Partner Code, we had asked Mr. Darren and John, we said, how do you have so many leaders coming in and they're working together? How do you have such synergy here? And, they said, it just works. The leaders they work together. And so from there, we saw that it started from the top. And that's what we needed. We needed to feel like both corporate, us in the field, we're all partners and we're all working together. And it's been a game changer for us, because if you are someone who's been burnt in the industry, someone who's felt like everything you did just didn't matter anymore, and they were just treating you like you just haven't done what you knew you had done, and in all the families and the lives that you've impacted. If you're here and you're looking at this right now, I got to tell you something. It's just different here, because Partner leaders, they align with your passion, your vision, and everybody is working in here. It's not a simple transition. It's not a simple decision, but it is a simple transition here because of the system. So we're super excited about it.
So powerful. What I hear is this: if you're the type of person that hates people, only loves money, and you're very selfish and you just want to be by yourself, this is not for you. But if you're the type of person that wants to make an income, you do want to make an impact, and you love to serve people, you want to be a part of something special, that's the type of people that you attract. If that describes you, by the way, put a me in the comments below. One of those, and I love, Harper's, for you guys to introduce the Carneys, because you know them way better than I do. But you've had many leaders. One of your biggest teams is in Australia. And then you got a chance to introduce this incredible power couple. But I'll have you introduce them and ask them some questions if you don't mind. But let's welcome the Carneys, I think that's how they said to pronounce it, to the stage.
Awesome. Well, I will have to say that I'm so honored to be working with them once again, because we did work together in our past venture, and we were really introduced through a mutual friend. But when the Carneys came to the organization, we could see, right? It's like John Maxwell always says that, when the leader speaks, people listen. You can always tell in a group setting who, commands the most respect. And I'll tell you that this couple right here, they don't say much about themselves, but this is them, because they come to the table with so much heart, so much passion, so much love for people, and so much knowledge between the both of them. Professionally, I know Rick has spent so much years coaching and teaching corporate organizations, and then combined, like any great couple, right? You bring them together, they're unstoppable. So we love having you here, and so excited. And so Rick and Janine, start off, maybe tell us a little bit about what you see, your vision of what's going on here.
Well, thank you, Dana and Amelia. Lovely. It is stunning to be associated with the Harpers again. It's interesting in life how sometimes the right people keep coming around, and they are there, and also sometimes people are not there for that long. There's a season, isn't it? And so we're grateful for that. So to respect everybody's time, just one point I'd love to pick up. James mentioned catch the trend. Wow. That phrase, you need to write that down and maybe pin it up on the visor in your car, or certainly on the mirror in your bathroom or something, because I think that's where we're at. That encapsulates so much of what it's at. With the Harpers, we've been very fortunate for 10 years ago now, nearly 10 years exactly, that we became associated with another organization. We caught the trend as such. I just want you to reflect for a moment on something like, did anybody remember things called pagers? A pager, you stick it on your hip, and when your company wanted to contact you, they'd send you a message across the airwaves, and the pager would go off and you could read the little screen. Now, many of you may be too young to remember that, but along came something called a mobile phone, a cell phone for you in the US. And many people thought this is crazy because the first cell phones were virtually a brick that you carried around. And so many people thought, that's a waste of time. That's never going to work. The page is so small and easy, it fits on your pocket. Well, if we reflect back now and think, wow, that was a trend coming. It happened. And it is massive, changed the world dramatically. Another company which is high profile called Blockbuster. Remember, they said streaming will never work. They stayed on with videos you stuck in a machine and went down to the shop and purchased. And so that trend smashed them. They don't exist. They just disappeared. A company called Kodak many years ago used to make cameras. All of a sudden, digital came in. They said, oh, digital will never work. That's just not possible. You know, who wants that? You know, we need to be able to print it out and we'd have to see the photo in our hands and touch it. Wow. What's happened there? We don't even have cameras much anymore, do we? Because we have telephones. So we're on the front end of a trend, a big change. The health crisis around the world is massive. We have a vehicle now in wellness, health, weight management, if you like, that is profound. And just lastly, before I hand over to Janine, the 5 things that Dana and Amelia suggested, they are exactly what got us here as well. Never, ever have I seen 5 things like that together in one company. I've seen 1, 2, 3, probably at the most, maybe 4. But those 5 things, please don't take it for granted. I don't know that will ever come along in our lifetimes again. It's why we've left something to move forward, because change happens, things evolve, things move. And so we are in the front of that wave of change with the very best organization. In 3 weeks, it's our anniversary, 3 weeks today, we have seen exactly the heart and soul of this organization. And so those 5 things are there in spades. And so grab hold of them, hold them high, and do some great things. I'll be quiet. So
I just want to say that the timing with the health, the focus on health around the world, the timing of this coming along, weight loss, all the other products that we haven't even had a chance yet to even get to know, as well as the system, it's just amazing. Like the system combined with this timing, it's just makes it so exciting. And that's what we've seen, especially in the last week, like just following the system, and I'm just blown away. It's just so exciting. That's it.
So thank you for that. Thanks for letting me share. We'll hand back to you, James.
Thank you. My gosh, Harper's, thanks for the introduction. Carney's awesome. It's such an honor to partner with you. Who here could listen to everyone here all day? Like there's so much wisdom that's in here, right? One success tip that I've learned is just get around really good people and just hang on their coattails and let them bring you somewhere, right? And I hope that's out of everything that you see, what makes this different? The 5 points I love that the Harpers and the Carneys resonate about, right? The amazing products as Fina dove into, the systems and the experiences like what Lucia talked about. But then in the day, it really is that community, it's that culture. And this is what I know. The reason why this company, this team, this thing's about to explode is, I think the biggest problem in the world, let me know if you would agree with me on this or not, is there's a lot of chaos these days. There's a lot of disruption. There's a lot of pain. There's a lot of divisiveness. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stress. And what people are looking more than ever is they're looking for a place that they can call home. They're looking for a community and a tribe that they can lock arms with. They're looking for something exciting, impactful, something to grow in, to help other people, to be able to help their own families as well. And they're looking for something different. And I truly believe, and I wonder if you would agree with me, that you can find that here from just this vibe, just this little introduction, right? If you truly feel that heart of that, put a me in the comments below, because your next step is get back to the person that got you on this call and partner with them. Grab the product, go to the next step. And I'm telling you, the timing is right, because 7 months from now, March 13th to 15th, you're going to want to jot it down on your calendar. We're going out to the Gold Coast for the Connect Live event. It is the annual Australia New Zealand convention that the company throws. I was out there last year with Fina Toscano and Eustace, her amazing husband, and some other partners, and we had a chance to see where this was at. And I'm telling you, there's so much opportunity. It's a beautiful country, a beautiful market with beautiful people. But there's no reason why this thing cannot 10x in the next 7 months. How is it going to do that? When we lock arms with the right people and you're willing to just follow the simple systems and transform other people's lives, I'm telling you, the growth that's happening, like what Amelia and Dana said in their month, where people are just getting promoted left and right every day, that's literally what's going to start to happen for you as long as you latch in. And you don't want to miss this. This growth curve will not happen again. I love what the Carney said. Seriously, you do not find this. So if you are opportunistic, if you see where this is going, it's already been proven around the world, and it's been proven in Australia and New Zealand. We're just taking it to the next level. You want to make sure that you're right here so we can ride that wave over here into a national movement, a global movement, into something that's going to transform the world. So honored to have you on here. At the end of this, if you see opportunities with the product or with the business, get back to the person that connected with this right away. And if you thought of someone, share this with them as well too, because I'm telling you, the time is right now. All right. Other than that, it's an honor to have you guys. We'll talk to you guys soon. Get back with your friend and feel free to mute yourself, and we'll talk later. All right. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.